yeah. I'm back. Sneaking. Right here. Alright. Yeah, I got a bit of a cold, so I might not be able to do all the voices. These look like fragments of something. They're all burned, so I can't really be sure, but I feel like I've seen something like it before. But where? Wait, was it there? I have to double check that later. Huh? I haven't played this in a while, so I kind of forget. Is this... Must be the knife that was stuck in the body before it exploded. So the explosion must have thrown it over here. I'm gonna say... so the knife went all the way through the body from front to back. This knife is what called a fatal injury. Either way, this knife looks really familiar. What's this? What's it? It's the knife that person was holding. It's getting really weird. Just too many strange coincidences. The person in the mask was that attacked me last night. They were holding that knife. The same knife was used to stab the same masked attacker we found here. Maybe this masked person got stabbed because they attacked. I was in a kind of trance. Maybe I reacted by grabbing the knife. Maybe I. This really is Kyoko. Kyoko's the one that attacked me. Why the mask? Don't know, I just don't remember anything clearly from last night. No, it can't be. There's no way. Alright. Fragments laying around the body. I'll burn, so I can't really be sure, but... Huh? I check the body more thoroughly. Maybe I'll find out if sure it's Kyoko or not. Huh? Something weird about the body's fingernails. These are fake nails. They're really long. To get in the way of normal activity. On the back of her right hand. Tattoo got burned, so I can't make out the whole thing, but it looks like a picture of a dog or something. Never seen anything like it before. Alright. What else? Oh, half the body didn't get wet at all. The body blew up. The top half got set on fire, so I dumped a bucket of water on it. Explains why the bottom half isn't wet. There's nothing strange about that, right? Okay. The white jacket the victim was wearing got totally burnt up. Only one little piece left. Over half of the body got set on fire in the explosion, so it's slowly blackened. The top half of the body's wet. It's because it got set on fire that I threw water on it. Since I only threw water on the part that was on fire, the top half, the bottom half is still dry. In other words, there's nothing strange about the top half being wet. There isn't, right? Bullshit. Oh, just to be sure, I should take a look at this tool shed. It seems dusty and disorganized. In other words, pretty stereotypical tool shed. Is this a tarp? I mean, is there a tarp in here before? It's probably looking that could be related to the case. The top is wet and covered in mud and grime. The underside is totally clean and completely dry. One side of the tarp is wet and dirty. It's not that bothers me. One thing here that concerns me. Alright. One of the chickens. Chickens in chicken coop. Count four chickens. There was 5 before. What's going on, Makoto? Oh, I'm glad you're here. Listen, do you remember how many chickens there were in here? Of course, there were precisely 5. Yeah, right? What's wrong? There's only 4 chickens here now. We're 1 short. Huh? That's so weird. I wonder when it disappeared. I was down here just before nighttime last night. There was definitely 5 chickens then. What are we gonna do? Going from 5 to 4 is gonna have an impact on the structure of the world. It's like a jigsaw puzzle. Even if a single piece disappears, the entire world will remain unfinished. Did my best to ignore Hero and focus on the problem at hand. Why did one of the chickens disappear? Could it be related to the case? I like the remix here. It's kind of cool. Alright, let's talk to some people. Just tell me, Mikudu, I wanted to talk to you. What do you want to talk about? I'd like to hear your alibi. Alibi? Right, I'd love to hear where you were after nighttime began last night. Well, I was sick, so I fell asleep all night. Why are you asking about that now? What's the nighttime got to do with it? Isn't it obvious the murder takes place after nighttime? I can know that for sure. Because just after nighttime began, I came to the garden. And I was going around looking for everyone, so I could tell them about Monokuma. Hero's been spending most of his time in the garden the last few days, so I figured he'd be here. And I can confirm, when I arrived last night, there was nobody here. So the murder could only have taken place some point during that time, after I left the garden. However, Toko, Hiro, Hina, and I were in the gym together the entire night last night. What? Once I found Hiro in the garden, we immediately went to Toko and Hina's room to get them. At that point, we all went to the gym and began dismantling Monokuma. As precaution, made sure not to go anywhere alone, so we went to the bathroom in pairs. That's where it's all full of us have airtight alibis. The only ones who don't have alibis are me and Kyoko.
That's right.
If the victim really is Kyoko, I'm the only one without an alibi. So when we went to get Hina and Toko, we stopped by your room as well, but you never came to the door. So where precisely were you? Tell them the truth, I was in my room. I was dead asleep, I had a fever, so... That's hardly an alibi, I know. So, what now? You seem quite at a disadvantage here. The only one without an alibi, that's really bad, isn't it? Huh. What if I really am the killer? It's 11 o'clock right now. Okay, and... Oh, well, I was just thinking about when we first found the body. The body was found, huh? Try to look back at what I did this morning to help me remember when that was. Monokuma's announcement woke me up at 7 o'clock, as usual, and I headed for the dining hall pretty soon. When I got there, I met up with Hina. That was around 7:30. Then I headed to the gym, where everyone else was waiting. Next, Toko went to get the pickaxe, and that's when she found the body. What time is it then? Then Toko, what time is it? It was just before 9 o'clock, so it was probably not that odd now. That's right. It had to have been right around 9 o'clock. Now that you mention it, I think you're right. So I think we can say that for sure the body was found at 9 a.m. Okay, my job's done. It's a pretty small job. When the body was found. Alright. Toko. So who does this body belong to? Whoever it is, I'm not gonna look. I don't want to faint anymore. Shut up. Listen, Makoto. Do you remember how the body looked, before it blew up? If I remember right. Wearing some kind of mask and a big white coat. So there was a knife sticking out of the stomach, and the area around it was stained with blood. Apparently the wound had stopped bleeding, but the blood on the body was still wet. Mika said not to touch it. Not to touch it to avoid getting all bloody. But how much blood was there on the body? I don't see any on the ground around it. No, thanks. That was a big help. Now you explained. I totally remember how it looked. Having to talk about it like that helped me remember it a lot better, too. So thank you, too. What the hell else is there now? Monokuma flower. Monokuma flower, huh? Gee, does it really eat paper, plastic, and people? Anyway, I don't think it's related to the case, so I think I'll just stay away. Huh? Oh, sprinklers. Those nozzles poking out. Those the sprinklers? Oh, cool. Coin. Huh. Oh. Right here. There's probably this panel that controls the sprinklers. It's turned on at 7:30 every morning. Monokuma said the time positively couldn't be changed. Hold on. Sprinkler turns on at 7:30 each morning, right? Body was here. Before then, the sprinklers should have gotten it wet. I mean, the murder must have taken place. Alright. Between 7:30 and 9. think I've checked everything I need to in this area, but I'm not done yet. Other areas I need to check, especially that fragment I found before. That's where I need to go in order to confirm my suspicions. I still need to find out more about Kyoko. Corpse really Kyoko, if that's true. So that also Kyoko attacked me last night. To find out more about her, maybe I can answer that question. Kyoko was never the type of person to talk about herself all that much. Maybe if I can get into her room, maybe I'll key to her room.
It's all clear now.
And simply limit your options. I won't allow you to engage in any further suspicious activity. Limit my options. Give me the key to your room. I don't have a choice. I have to see if he'll let me borrow her room key. Hey, Byakuya? If you do come up with an alibi, I'll be happy to hear it later at the class trial. Oh no, it's not about that. You have the key to Kyoko's room, right? And I was hoping I could borrow it. Afraid I can't take that risk. You're the prime suspect after all. Of course, if I were to go with you, that would be a different story. Will you go with me? Sorry, I have my own agenda to take care of. Find me again later, and we'll see. But on my mood, I may go with you, or I may not. Come back later, huh? In the meantime, I should look around somewhere else. Maybe I should check out that one area. What even is that one area? Fuck. Is it here? Oh, you know what? Maybe. I just do the old-fashioned, you know. It's the gym. I bet. I think. I hope. I'm just laying dismantled on the floor, but figured it wouldn't be here.
You know?
Just found something. What is it? It's what? A bomb. This was installed in every Monokuma robot. A bomb. That bomb went missing. No doubt about it. The fragments I found in the garden. Right. Let's look now. It's Kyoko's room. Should head back to the garden and ask Byakuya. Man. I hate being sick. Imagine just being like normal, but like it's worse. That's what it's like right now for me. But I'll work through it. There you go, Byakuya. You want to check out Kyoko's room, right? Very well, let's go. Oh, wait for me. Byakuya walked off. Oh, got off without a second glance. Heard after him and away to the dorms. Oh. Alright, so it should be... But then here we go. Byakuya took out the key and slid it into the keyhole, and then click. And it opened. Looks like it's... Thanks. This is Kyoko's room. Oh, let's go through her drawers. Oh, never mind. Won't let me. Something on the table. It's a wood block decoration. What's that? What purpose does it serve? I think it's probably a key. Lockers at those really traditional public bathhouses use them for their lockers. Oh no, I've never been to a public bathhouse. Doesn't really surprise me. It's hard to picture Byakuya doing something like that.
Certainly possible.
But if it is a key, I think I might know what it unlocks. Really? What? Unless I'm mistaken. Pretty sure I saw something in the dojo that this might go to. The dojo? Then I guess it's locker 6.
It's certainly...
Man. Alright. Oh wait, can't fast travel from... Yeah, I think it would be wise to look around. Oh, okay. Here's the bathroom. She might have certain articles hanging out dry. So I better not look inside. I better look inside. That would be poggers. Bed. Here's her bed. Don't see anything interesting here. At least not as far as the case is concerned. Camera. No matter what, the surveillance camera's still following her. Do I just have to talk to this guy?
What?
You want to come here, right? So what is it you're looking for? Nothing in particular. I just thought we might find some kind of clue. Clue might help us understand Kyoko.
Come on.
Can't be serious. That's why you made me take the time and my shirt to come here. Sorry. Regardless, if you plan on poking around at random, you're doomed no matter how much time you take. Surely you have something more to concentrate on. Something to give us some sort of direction here. Great. Oh, I know. Kyoko gave me something. Oh, what's this?
It's true.
Oh. Yeah. Sure, I have it here somewhere. Found it. What's in the envelope? Give it to me. She said if something ever happened, I should open it. Well,
Interesting.
something certainly has happened, so open it. Okay. The envelope and look inside. Inside was a single piece of paper. Under the sheets. That's all that was in there? Yeah, it looks like it. Under the sheets. What could it be? Well, now I inspect the bed. Be something hidden under the bed sheets. Part of me didn't expect to find anything, but I looked at the sheets. What's this? On a crumpled up piece of paper. Class number 78 student registry. Mukuru Ikusaba.
I see.
It appears to be Mukuru Ikusaba's profile. Yeah, it looks like it. One of the other things Kyoko stole when she snuck into the headmaster's room along with the key. Good God, you're so annoying. Fine, I'll tell you. It was a key and... That's it! This must be the blank that Monokuma was talking about. Kyoko said a death without meaning was unappealing. This is what she left behind. I don't have time for your sentimental indulgences. Hurry up and finish your search. Okay. Made an effort to pull myself together, then I looked down on the profile sheet. Name Mukuru Ikosaba, sex female, the ultimate soldier. Although small for her age, she was a military specialist trained in every weapon type imaginable. She showed an interest from the military from childhood and soon found herself completely absorbed in it. Elementary school, she won a survival game tournament and began writing for military magazines. Just before entering middle school, while she and her family were on vacation in Europe, she disappeared. The story of a young Japanese girl being kidnapped quickly took over Japanese media outlets. In an intense international investigation turned up no information. She was never found. However, she reappeared in Japan 3 years later, alone and completely unannounced. It revealed that she joined a mercenary group known as Fenrir for those 3 years. She insisted that she hadn't been kidnapped, that she'd received battle training of her own volition. However, she never revealed why she decided to return to home when she did. Huh. Wacky. Ultimate soldier, a mercenary group. This doesn't feel real. The world I grew up in. It's a completely different dimension. Like one's non-fiction, the other is sci-fi. No way to even compare the two. That's how different this is. That's the way I saw things as just an ordinary person, but then... Never imagined I'd heard the name Fenrir in a place like this. Oh, you recognize it? The Fenrir Mercenary Corps is a collection of battle-crazed warmongers. They do have their uses. They always get the job done. That's worth remembering. All part of a world totally remote from the one I live in. To say I'm intrigued, every rumor I've heard says that Fenrir's already... Whoa! I feel like our hero's becoming a bit player, and a bit player's becoming our hero. Oh, it's you. What have you got in your pretty little hand there? Oh, you found her profile. So what if we did? Don't freak out. I'm not going to hold it against you or anything. In case you're wondering, I don't hold it against Kyoko either, even though she stole it and hid it. After all, there's no rule against stealing, is there? But who I can't forgive is Miss Ogami, who broke the rules and busted into the headmaster's room. Maybe he'll drag your corpse out here and slice it up and devour it. Bears are omnivorous, you know. His rule violation's really so unforgivable. You're quite adamant about those regulations of yours. Of course I am. A proper school life is built on the dedication to organization and order. Which is why even I, the school headmaster, have to follow the regulations myself. Oh, it's your thing. You have to follow your rules as well. Absolutely. I can't have you complaining about how unfair it is. Now, can I? In fact, on the subject of fairness, would you like to know something interesting? Interesting. It's about one the writing all the rules. They're actually one of the participants in this killing game. I don't think I ever actually told you how many participants there were, did I? I was thinking I should probably clarify that.
Hey,
When y'all first got together, the main hallway, back then there were 15 people there, right? I think that first meeting may have led to a little misunderstanding among you all. Misunderstanding, are you saying? That's right. There weren't actually 15 of you. Total number of students taking part of this killing game was actually 16. 16 then.
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call Watch Out for Her.
16 student Mukuro Ikusaba. She's part of the school life. She's the one making all the regulations is. Wait. Did he say something? Why are you telling us this? Oh, well, because... Like I told you, this killing game is desperately popular. You wouldn't believe the ratings. Since you got so many viewers now, I wanted to make sure everyone was on the same page. I don't want to wake up from a hurricane of complaints and hate mail, you know? Make sense? Well, okay, that's all you get for now. Oh, actually, I do have some revenge to get, so I have an extra bonus for you. Revenge? I want to get back at that sneaky Miss Kirigiri, so I'm going to share a little secret with you. Seriously? You know how she wears those stupid gloves day in, day out all the time? Don't tell anyone I told you, but... She wears them to cover a bunch of hideous scars that she doesn't want anyone to see. What? Okay, now that's all you get. Man. Wears those gloves to cover up a bunch of scars. Something back her hand. Tattoo. Wait, but no, it specifically said there were scars, right? And like Kyoko wears those gloves to hide the scars, which means fake nails in the corpse. Hey, thinking about Kyoko again, huh? Forget about her. What matters right now is uncovering Maniko's trap. His trap? God must have really hated you to make you so dull. Don't remember what Maniko just told us. So there were 16 students, right? Which means Mukuro is a student here. Obviously, Maniko was trying to tell us that Mukuro is the one creating the rules to the game. How do you tell us that? Right now. It's clear so there wouldn't be any complaints later. To be a fact, he said, that proves Mukuro is connected to this case. That's why Maniko may reveal the existence of a 16th student. It needs to make our investigation fair. Mukuro's related to the case. She's the one who killed Kyoko, huh? Explain why we needed class trial, wouldn't it? She's tuned and she killed someone, and that would make her part of the school killing game. Mukuro's color. She killed Kyoko. Anyone should be able to come to the conclusion, don't you think? In fact, that's exactly what I thought when the investigation first began. But based on what Maniko just told us, I've changed my mind. Mukuro Ikusaba isn't the culprit. I'm gonna make sense. Without Mukuro, the ultimate despair was the mastermind's true identity. With that true, Maniko's behavior makes no sense. Why the mastermind go out of the way to reveal themselves to us? That's a good point. Mukuro giving us information that would raise questions about her would be bold, to say the least. Makes more sense than assuming that Mukuro isn't the culprit. So that's for sure. They want us to suspect Mukuro. Come to the wrong conclusion. That's what makes sense to me. We say it definitely does seem possible, but if that's really true, Mukuro isn't the killer, then who is? But then I believe our work here is finished. Let's move on. I'm sure there's other places in need of investigation. Okay. Alright. Should be a locker. There are wooden lockers here. Use wood lock keys, just like those super traditional. It does go to one of these lockers. Do you see the locker furthest to the right? It's the only one that doesn't have a key in it at the moment. So what that means, right? I should probably use the key we found. Well, just try it, okay? We'll block key and insert it. Mouse button lock in, click. Okay, easily accept the key. No. These are arrows in here. It looks like 10 arrows total. Like they're made of titanium, which means they're quite strong to straight out in the air. Of course, with that above, there's nothing but strong sticks. Strong sticks. Must inside a locker. What a ball of duct tape. I wonder what this was used for. Is that a blood stain? If it is, that means it surely must be related to the case. Duct tape is related to the case somehow, but how could it possibly be involved? I think it's all the locker I switched off for now. Something wrong. It's very odd, don't you think? The locker was hiding items that were clearly related to the case. Not a key locker ended up in the victim's room. Or perhaps... Bianca? Forget it. Come on, we need to continue until like no collection, huh? One next lockers. Still something we need to look into. We need to do more research on Fenrir. I mean the mercenary group that Muguro was part of. We're supposed to find out about that. Isn't that obvious? Where in this school would you go to do research on something? Research? Talking about the archive? That's right, the archive has all kinds of info the general public doesn't have access to.
Let's go.
We only have so much time before the trial begins. Let's hurry. I believe there was a file related to Fenrir somewhere over here. Seems to know like the archive like the back of his hand. Went straight to the shelf in the back. Here we go. I'm going to return with the file in hand. Well, what's up? Take a look at this. I have no idea what it says. What language is this? How do you make it all the way to high school without knowing a single word of French? Pretty sure most high schoolers can't. I can speak a little bit of French. Well, whatever, I'll read it for you, but I expect you to repay your debt 100 times over. Giles, isn't that kind of extreme? Fenrir is an elite fighting unit based on the Middle East. Unlike military contractors, they're a fierce group of soldiers who engage direct combat. They claim a single member is equivalent to an entire company of regular soldiers. Just like Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok, their mirror. Presence is enough to strike fear into any enemy. They've been involved in countless military battles and in operations, most of which are highly classified. However, some time ago, they completely ceased all activity. At present, their continued existence cannot be confirmed. There are unconfirmed reports that key members of the group were all neutralized. Rumors indicate that they were killed to keep from revealing many state secrets they'd acquired, but somehow, for mounting internal tension within the group, they simply imploded. What is it? This all just sounds like some kind of alternate reality. Well, isn't it? It's our reality, the only reality. These people are part of our world. Their battlefields are much different from our lives here. An unpredictable, unimaginable world. That's what makes their life so exciting. Exciting definitely isn't the word I would use. So, did anything jump out at you? This may be your last opportunity to learn about Fenrir. Mention it. What's that something about where the name Fenrir comes from, right? That's right, it's in Fenrir's The Wolf of Ragnarok. Would you like to know something interesting related to that? Sure that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere in their body. What? Got a tattoo of Fenrir. What does that mean? Yep. Oh, sure.
Time is utterly silent, and yet it constantly assaults us organisms, the Earth, natural phenomena.
Huh?
Damages us little by little until the end. You should really think about that. Anyway, it's time to begin the class trial. So, please meet up in the usual spot. See you later.
Then the time has come. What we can do now is try to uncover the truth during the class trial. It would seem that way. Let's go. Ahaha. Whoa, Beck and Makoto showed up together. Where the heck have you two been? Disappeared without a word. Investigating force, how we did not figure it out to basic point. I enough for years to go up together just the two of you. What, are you jealous? Or are you just making up some kind of creepy fantasy for yourself? Stop checking the brace yourselves. He'll be here any moment. Any second, he could show up at any time. When I mentioned was about to happen, I immediately tensed up and prepared myself. But 5 full minutes waiting for something weird. This became 10.
Why?
What's going here? Why didn't money come showed up yet? Maybe died again. What should we do? Should we keep waiting here? Or what? Jesus. Did I scare you?
Come on.
Depending on explanation, why do you waste my time to make me wait like that? I made you wait, what? You got it all backwards. You're the ones making me wait. Huh?
In other words,
Waiting for everything to arrive. We can start till everyone's here now, can we? About everyone is here. We've been waiting for you. Sorry, but you're wrong. We're in 10 minutes now, so look, punish the one making us wait, right? We all raise a violation. I'll arrange a punishment right now. But you're waiting for him here. Heard that voice, we all spun around.
Hey,
Here, no rule's been broken. Kyoko. Kyoko, you still alive? No, that's a ghost. That time. Want to fight? Do it at the class trial. You need to wait for some of the fun later, right? Yeah, there's no particular penalty for being late.
is that right?
You're here just fine. What school regulation did I violate? Am I wrong? You're so selfish, so spoiled. You're right, there's no penalty officially, but I bet you'll be sorry later. I'll make sure you're sorry later. Right, hustle your butts onto the elevator and I'll be one step ahead of you. When Monokuma was gone, we all rushed up to Kyoko. Kyoko, so you really didn't die?
Indeed.
Of course I didn't die. God, I'm so glad you're okay. Sure. Perhaps they're not necessarily good things for us. Right now we gotta deal with a ghost. Just have to...
Let's go.
Alright, one sec. Yeah, I have to record this in two because I got interrupted. But come on, let's go. Whatever we need to discuss, we can do it during the trail. Without even looking directly at Kyoko, Byakuya stopped into the elevator. Just wait for me. Good gal. Who knows what might happen to us if we take too long. I'll be happy when this trial's all over. After another, everyone piled into the elevator, but I told myself I had to talk to Kyoko before the trial started. Oh, come on, man. Listen, before we get started, I have to ask you. Where you been this whole time? Used that key of yours to go somewhere, didn't you? So, went to investigate the second floor of the dorms. Second floor?
That's right.
There aren't any monitors or cameras there, so I was able to avoid Monokuma completely. Of course, I also missed his announcement because of that. No idea a body had been discovered. When did you find out? Just now, finished my search and came back down. Just in time to hear the class trial announcement. Took some time to go over the crime scene first. Can't go with trial completely unformed, can I? That's why you were late.
However,
I'm sorry, I kept you all waiting. If you were on the second floor of the dorms, then that's what the key you found goes to?
wrong.
Actually, to be precise, not
In
quite.
other words,
Use Monokuma's secret tool, which can open any lock in the school. What?
Just a second.
Hey, what are you two doing? Are you...
Makoto.
We can go over all the details when we get through the trial, okay, Makoto? Right now, I just want to focus on surviving our current situation.
It
It's
seems
probably the single most crucial moment so far for her. Strange way to put it. Class trial was important for everyone, right? So why would she say it's a crucial moment for her?
bye.
Well, if that's all. Seemingly unconcerned, Kyoko made her way to the elevator. Just overthinking what she said, right? Come on. Left step into the elevator. Yup. I bet. Door slid shut. This time the clinking was loud enough to hurt my ears, and dread began to consume me once again. Can't imagine ever getting used to the mental pressure that comes from preparing an execution. That dusky darkness, nobody said a word. Just stood there, silent and still. After an immeasurable period of time, the doors opened without warning. Dazzling light penetrated every depth of my eyes. It wasn't the illuminating night of hope. It's a blinding light of despair.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
I've been waiting for this. I feel like it's been forever since we got together like this. Time for the pointless jokes and jabs to pass. Let's get on with the show.
Yeah. Current open for the fifth time. Deadly judgments, deadly deception, deadly betrayal, deadly riddle, deadly defense, deadly faith, deadly class trial. Yep. We overrating babies set skills. Oh, what? Lost in thought. Yeah, it kinda sucks. Yeah, I think my skills are good. Well, I say so. Alright.